Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever it is in your local time frame of the world. Welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV from the beginning, where we go through basically the entire game as a new character. So we're going to, last time with the main story quest, we unlocked the ability to catch an airship to Gridania and Ul'Dah. So that's where we'll head off to today. We've got our level 20 Arcanist, getting closer and closer to getting to a full summoner. So let's get right into it and catch ourselves an airship. Oh. Okay, up to the airship landing. So here from the airship landing. Up, wrong gate, wrong side of the gates. No? Oh, the NPC, I think the NPC I have to talk to hasn't loaded in yet. So they'll be right there when they do load in. There we go. Greetings, madam. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. Wait, aren't you that famous adventurer? It's Caden Ninevies, isn't it? I thought I recognized you. You're an inspiration to us all, madam. Highwind Skyways is at your disposal. Will you be traveling with us today? Yep. Hop on an airship off to Gridania. All aboard! Attention all passengers! The airship bound for Gridania is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Am I the only passenger on this particular flight? So I think an airship would be kind of fun to fly on. You wouldn't want to do too long voyages on it, because you are, exposed to the air. There's Y'shtola and everybody that I've helped out here in Limsa Liminsa, including the Admiral there. Tremendous legroom on an airship. But I mean, you kind of got the essence of a hot air balloon ride. Good fortune to ye, Caden. Got the essence of a hot air balloon ride, but you still got propulsion. So I think it'd be fun. It'd be interesting. Day'll come when your name is the same as arrow to the folks in this realm. May ye walk in the light of the crystal. Being able to feel the breeze, but you have more control than you would with a general hot air balloon. Of course, then you got these yahoos. The Empire. So they do have interesting outfits, I will say that much for them.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till Lake lay ripe for the taking.
Try to take the lake.
Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day.
Try to take a town and met my dragons.
The great succeeded in slaying that lord among worlds, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship is lost, and all hope of victory with her.
That's what you get for calling it invincible.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it.
Nope, can't control Eorzea.
And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
Just as a general rule, being part of an empire that is out to save all the other lands because they're rotten doesn't always work out real well for said empire.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
I know what that is.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Yo, those tall ships that just flew around.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Take off those flapping wings, put in fixed more mechanical wings. You'd have something right out of Star Wars.
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Carteneau. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero.
Yeah, Nero.
Tell me,
Oof.
where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
For Al Amigo.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
That's just rude.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
It's especially rude if he's not the spy you thought he was.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
I like that still image. Just take a still image of that right there. With Nero in his gear and the moon lit behind him. And here comes our airship into Gridania. Got lots of legroom on there, especially when you're the only passenger on the flight. All the legroom you could want. Okay, so We are here in Gridania. Let's speak with the Serpent Honor Guard. Probably need to wait for NPCs to load in a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa Liminsa. Welcome to Gridania, madam. The Elder Seedseer awaits your arrival. So, because I think the other side of those gates is instanced. So the Admiral's the leader of Limsa Liminsa. The Elder Seedseer is the leader of Gridania. Greetings, good madam. You are the Liminsan envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way into the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nofika's altar. She will admit you to the Lotus Stand where the Elder Seedseer awaits. Let's see, I know there's stairs down. Oh, stairs up, that's right. Stairs are down to get to there. From up here. And welcome to the beauty that is Gridania. Very, very nature-loving. I won't say kingdom, but region. Do a quick aetheryte tuning. Got somebody down here painting some pictures. Got the Carpenters Guild over here to my left. And the basically the serpent interface is there. Alrighty. Definitely want to attune to this while I'm right here. Make traveling around town a lot easier. You are the Liminsan envoy. Begging your pardons, ma'am, but might I inspect the missive you bear? Fairly, this is the seal of the Admiral of Limsa Liminsa. Please come with me. There she is with her upside-down unicorn pendant on.
So you are the Liminsan envoy. And an adventurer besides. The realm owes much to you and your... On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please.
It's a very pretty area here with the waterfall in the background, the wooden table there.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-e Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Admiral.
So you get very, very, very natural. Very much in tune with the world around them. A remembrance service for the fallen of Carteneau. To think that 5 years have already come and gone. It seems like only yesterday that the Garlean Empire attempted to seize all that we hold dear. Rising in resistance, the city-states of Eorzea formed the Grand Companies and joined hands in alliance. But unbeknownst to us, the Garleans sought not to best us in battle, but moved instead to enact a terrible plot, the Meteor Project, by which the lesser moon, Dalamud, would be torn down from the heavens to annihilate all life below. In a desperate bid to save the realm from certain destruction, our forces marched for the Carteneau Flats, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion. More bloody battle I have never seen, and would never wish to see again, yet the carnage was but a prelude to the atrocity which followed. For, despite our efforts, Dalamud continued its descent, and from it emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who proceeded to rain fire upon Eorzea. The 7th Imperial Legion was consumed in the blinking of an eye, while our own forces fared little better. And we saw that in a previous episode, kind of a flashback that we had. That any among us were spared defies explanation. All seemed sure to perish. As the flames converged upon us, I prepared myself for death, only for a brilliant light to envelop me, relieving me of my senses. When I last awoke, Bahamut was gone, and the land, which had but moments before been aflame, now seemed to me a place unknown, not simply ruined, but changed. Archon Louis Soir may well have been able to shed light upon these mysteries, but he, like so many, never returned from Carteneau. And so we were left with countless questions, and no prospect of an answer. Yet such matters did not long occupy our thoughts, for we had far graver concerns. The calamity, as the devastation wrought by Bahamut has come to be known, laid our nations nigh to waste, and to this day we struggle to rebuild our lives and homes. To compound matters, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, while the Empire encroaches upon our borders, consolidating its foothold in Eorzea. The outlook, in short, is bleak. In the wake of the calamity, it has been all each nation could do to nurse its own wounds. Yet if we are to weather the coming storm, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may well present an opportunity to rekindle the spirit of unity which first gave rise to the Alliance. I wholeheartedly approve of the Admiral's proposal. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. I do like that red, or that green emerald there at her throat. the little shopping list there. You have done the people of Eorzea a fine service this day, and I would not put you to further trouble. I shall see that my reply reaches the Admiral anon. You, meanwhile, are bound next for Ul'Dah, are you not? Please send the Flame General my regards. Ah, and if you would be so kind, I should appreciate it if you would inform him that a pet of mine has been ill-behaved of late. My wolf, to be precise. Needless to say, he must be brought to heel, and I would very much welcome the General's counsel on how this might be achieved. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safe to Ul'Dah and beyond. Alrighty. So there are sounds and views of fireworks, because I am recording this during an event. I do record these live at twitch.tv/Eliknor. If you want to come out sometime while I'm live and help me decide on outfits, because I have no sense of fashion. Which, if you watched any of my videos, you've been seeing the shirts that I wear. Yeah, you can tell I have no sense of fashion. So we're just gonna run through Gridania here for a bit and snag all the Aethernet shards. But while I'm doing this, if you want to feel free to give the video a like, give the channel a subscribe, and ring ding rang clang that bell so you get notifications when these videos go up and others that appear on this channel. A whole lot of fireworks going on. See if I can spot. There they are. I'll see if I can spot where they are in the sky. They're right there. Kind of behind some trees. See if I can find a better spot in town to see him from. This is the Botanists Guild. Which, leave me some comments below. Let me know if you want me to do any of the crafting or gathering jobs as well. I will gladly do some of that. While live, and throw a little bit of it into the episodes as well. The gathering jobs are basically botanist for lumber, miner, obviously for mining, and fisherman. So the fishing is kind of complicated at later levels, but there's all kinds of other abilities and things you can throw into it. But at the beginning, the fishing is nice and relatively peaceful and quiet. Good way to relax between dungeon runs. I'm just snagging the Aethernet shards around town. So when I do come back here, I can easily teleport. Leatherworkers Guild right there. This probably wouldn't be a bad idea to join the Leatherworkers Guild. Probably the Weavers Guild. Make it easier to craft some of the equipment that I would be using. Let's see, I think there's one more here to the north. Jump over the edges of the rugs. I think that's all the shards. Once I get this one here. So get all attuned. That's your skill. No, there's another one somewhere I'm missing. I think it's probably in the new Gridania. Oh yeah, it's by the Archers Guild. Okay. So we'll teleport to the main one there, and then we'll go out and grab the Archers Guild one. Yeah, there's a lot to do in this game besides just the dungeons. There's all the like I said, the crafting, whole slew of crafting jobs you can do. Culinarian's kind of a fun one. It takes a lot of ingredients for Culinarian, but you can make all kinds of honestly, for a game, all kinds of yummy looking dishes. That should be the last one I need to attune to. There we go. Yep. So because I've attuned to those, I have Aethernet access to the airship landing. So I can go right from here to there. So now, greetings, madam. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Ul'Dah. Oh, are you not Caden Einvies, the Lominson envoy? On behalf of all at High Wind Skyways, may I say what an honor it is to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Yep. So I'll head on out to the airship once again. Walk onto the gangplank. Board the airship. And head off to Ul'Dah. Nice little desert. Mainly trading community there. It can't be easy to keep those gas bags afloat. So There we are, nighttime, flying into Ul'Dah. The steps of Null. Would you like the Ul'Dah? Of course, like many fantasy games, this has a whole pantheon of deities, usually referred to, as a group of the 12. Nald'thal is their their deity of market, their capitalist deity of traders. Bears the scales, but it's also a pair of brothers that are like your judgment for the death. So the scales are not just for markets, but for your soul as well. So which is kind of a combination I've always enjoyed the thoughts of. So now we're going to go see the Flame General here in Ul'Dah. So we're by the Flame Honor Guard here. Desert area, I can definitely see the flames being their signature thing. Flame General Rauband will receive you in the Fragrant Chamber. Please take the lift down to the Hustings Strip. Speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. So you're not going to escort me down this time? So to the Hustings Strip. Alrighty. And I think I can go ahead and attune to this shard here, even before I attune to the main one. Yeah. So... that's, I want to back up over here in the Alchemist's Guild. Which is a place actually I haven't visited in quite some time. I mean, Cade 9V's here has never visited the Alchemist's Guild. But on my main character, I've got a level 100 Alchemist. So I can make up all kinds of fancy tinctures and potions and concoctions and such. Oh, because I went right by the Aethernet I was going to attune to. Alrighty. Got those two out of the way. Now we'll go down to the Royal Promenade. All these wonderful Aethernet shards. It's the city's rapid transit system. So, get to know all the stops in the system and just go there instantly. Makes getting around town a lot easier. The Liminson envoy, I presume. Would you be so kind as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, madam? My thanks. Ah, yes, the Admiral's seal. Please proceed. And Rauband. Just as rough and tumble as ever.
A guest from Limsa. I thought I smelled stale ale. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Merlin says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Sahagin.
I haven't fought many Sahagin yet.
Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'Dah. I am Rauband al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
I like his shoulder piece there. It's got to be heavy as all get out, but it's still a nice shoulder piece. Cartano. Aye, I remember bloody Cartano. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer, when we took the field against the Garleans? Yep, the Seedseer told me. So my counterparts have educated you. Connie's pet is giving her trouble, is it? Well, she should already know my mind on that subject. Wolves are beyond taming. 'Tis but a matter of time before they bare their teeth. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legatus Solus Zongalvis, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilzabard to heel. And so the Legatus became an emperor, and his republic an empire. An empire which has then set its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet as of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders, and their commander, Legatus Gaius von Belsar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us. Not only Ul'Dah, but Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the elder Seedseer would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear, and if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which has brought us together. Merelvib will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Ooh, excuse me. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Admiral will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. Okay. And I got me a new minion. Because the airship routes connecting the 3 nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare in Gil. Okay. Let me use this. So right now I've got the Wind Up Galul Jaja minion out. I do this. Wind Up Airship. I have a little flying airship hovering around me. Okay, ooh, Phoenix Downs. Very handy to have. It's a cotton shirt. It's a cotton cowl, but I can't wear a hat with it. Slightly better vitality and mind, but I would lose the vitality and mind bonuses I'm getting from my hat. I'm going to go ahead and go with the money on this one. Ah, my lady envoy, I must trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa Lominsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Baderon would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. Okay. So we will be returning to Limsa Lominsa shortly. Just got a couple more places here around Ul'Dah to visit. So I have both those Aetherites attuned. So let me come over here and attune to this one. Just gonna attune to all of these real quick. And Ul'Dah can be a very confusing town to try to navigate. There's central fountain area. I'm just making sure, yeah. Kind of plotting out a path here, a route. A smarter route would have been to go out the other way and come up this way. It's the shopping market area for Ul'Dah. So I'll grab that one there. And then we'll go to the other half of Ul'Dah. And get attuned to the couple of Aetherites there. See, a lot of guilds in Ul'Dah. Like I said, it's a big market town. I want to double check that I have that one back there. Yeah. So Weaver's Guild is the one I'm at. Okay, no, Miner's Guild, that one right up there I don't have yet. I got those two, okay. So I do need to come grab this one over here by the Miners Guild. There it is. There's, a lot of people making things, a lot of people bringing things here for trade. Makes sense, there's going to be a lot of guilds here. Just teleport to that one out there in the market and take the main street out. So I could probably look at upgrading gear, but that's still going to be expensive. So we'll be getting some new gear here shortly anyway. Alrighty, so here we got one right here. So Limsa Limitsa has the Drowning Winch. Here's the quicksand. Still just your regular old run-of-the-mill bar, but that's where you get access to the inn. Okay. So we've got the main Aetherite here in town. Got to wind up Tifa. See lots of people hanging out in the other towns besides Limsa Lominsa. So now I can teleport here to town whenever I wish. So we'll come over here to get the Aetheryte by the Thaumaturge's Guild. Thaumaturges later become black mages. Like the Elder Seedseer we saw earlier is a conjurer. Conjurers later become white mages. Red mage is one that just pops up as part of story. Alrighty. That's yep. So Western Thanlin, Gate of Null, Gate of Thal, and the airship landing. So we'll go ahead and go airship landing. Where is it? All the way down here. We'll zoop up there. To seek passage to the Gold Saucer. Do I want to go ahead and do that? I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Ticket is required for passage to Manderville Gold Saucer. If you don't have one, I'm afraid I must ask you to be on. Okay. Don't have that yet. Think of the Gold Saucer as this game's Las Vegas. All in one big tall stack. So one more flight back to Limsa Lominsa. Okay. I'm going to speak with Baderon and the Drowning Wench again. So obviously I think the wolf they were talking about was Gaius, the leader of the Imperial Legions there. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, lass. I'll be with you in a... Well, if it ain't the one and only Caden Angvis. I was told a distinguished venturer might be reporting for duty. Fancy that venturer being you, eh? Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy, but if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. And that gets me to level 21. Just a little, Phoenix down. Which they only recently... Phoenix down previously were just usable in a certain set of dungeons. Now they're more broadly usable. Thank you for taking time to help me out. Now I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Sestasha Sigrat, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north of Aleport and find out who they are and what they are up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But since that nasty business over in Swift Perch, folks have been a bit uneasy. Well, I say a bit. 'Tis all they can do now, not to soil themselves every time the bloody floorboards creak. If you would permit me, Master Baderon, I should be happy to elaborate. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither, in fact. I came to welcome Caden back to Limsa Lominsa. It is well you have returned. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sestasha Sigrat included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of corals had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sestasha again. said that. Now I can't say that word at all. Sestasha. Said it 3 or 4 times originally. Now my tongue does not want to produce it. But with the Sahagan testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Sestasha is located in western La Nicea. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lass. Alrighty. So let's see, few things to unlock here, but I'm not going to worry about them at the moment. We're going to go to the docks. Yeah, lower decks. Maybe just scouting out. Actually, probably even teleport to the Arcanists Guild. And go that way. So I run right past where I wanted to be. So Arcanists Guild. Alrighty. Then that is, we'll go this way out to the other docks. I don't know why I thought it was there when it's out over here. So I can go. We'll take these paths out this way and head over to the correct docks this time. So always nice. Be sure and make sure you're headed to the right docks when you're traveling around town. Tend to get there a lot more quickly when you do. So here we go. That's the aetherite I should have used. You hear about the Commodore? Yeah. Hear about Commodore Raynor's investigation? Then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Aleport. Once you arrive in western La Nicea, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of Novice before you blunder into Sestasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folks there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in Seagrat. The hall is on the way to Sestasha, just north of Aleport. Head inside, and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. So he just take me to Aleport. Okay, so purchase passage to Aleport. I think 40 gil is less than what the teleport cost would be to it. Already, so yep, asked me to go up to the Hall of the Novice, which is just right up there. And I'm still ahead of the experience curve. This is a level 15 quest I'm on right now. Ooh. You know what? I have this guy on my hunting log. So there's 2 more right here. Let's just take these guys out real quick. It'll literally be real quick. They're 6 levels below me. getting ready, or he's getting ready to cast it, to throw an attack. A little experience for that. Not too worried about the fate. Go in here, talk to the seasoned adventurer. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. I hear you are brave. You are to brave the depths of the Sistasha Secret. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we here at the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him, and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. Yep, that one right there. When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Sistasha Secret, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. And I would talk to the smith, but the things he has are the lessons. Yep. Those. Yeah, tactical training. I got deeper into the main scenario 4. So, but the other combat guide ones are ones I've already completed. So we'll continue heading up Disa way and take out these Dusk Bat. It's also a hunting log entry. And there's a couple more up here. Power up. Okay. So come up here and talk to the Yellow Jacket. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. Can't take any more of the blasted waiting. You are, thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra? We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sistasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to the fishback-fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-face tattoos. Duty support is unlocked. Sistasha is now accessible. So, yep, rundown about dungeons. I can do it with duty support, which is with NPCs. And then there's more details as you use the duty support. There's other things in there. I understand what I must do. So that unlocks the first dungeon run here. I'm going to go ahead and wait until next episode to actually run the dungeon. And I might queue up. I'll initially queue up for it with other players, but depending on the wait time, we may run it with NPCs instead. So, but we will do that next time. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Be sure and give the video a like, give the channel a subscribe, and clang that bell so you get the notifications when these videos go up or when other videos appear on the channel. If you liked the video, share it with your friends. If you didn't like the video, share it with your enemies. Let me know if you want me to do some of the blue bubble side quests or just side quests in general. or let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.